Tisha Chua and Patricia Tan. Hi girls. You both come from Filipino-Chinese background.
Yes.
Do you think joining Miss World Philippines is some sort of a self-empowerment?
Of course, I myself, since my family is Chinese, I have been imposed by so many limitations since I was young, and even joining the pageant, they don't want me to join pageant because it is something that they think that showing off my body is something that they don't like. But in that way, I feel this kind of self-empowerment. I don't want to live a life or me as a person to be a mediocre. It is inevitable to everyone that we seek for something more in life. So I stand here today, taking the risk, taking a step, hoping, praying, and aiming. Thank you.
Hello, is it working? Not everyone knows about this, but I am not Chinese by blood because I am an adopted daughter of my father, and I really am very thankful for that step that he took because even though I am not really Chinese, he brought me up to be a strong, independent woman. And I think, regarding your question, I think I'm not representing just the Filipino-Chinese community, but every strong Filipino woman. And I think that joining pageants, it's really a good and the best platform for us to share our advocacies. And for me, that is animal welfare development. And for everyone here who are fur parents, I really want to strengthen the Animal Welfare Act here in the Philippines. And I really do hope that we make it to the higher authorities that they can help us.
Hi girls, I'm Paul Tirataya, candidate 41. I'd like to call the teens. Candidate 32, 28, and 23. And the ones, no, may mga nagpapresenta dyan. Yeah, and 23. My question is, as a teen, what can you teach your big sisters?
For me, I'm still at that adolescent stage in my life, and during my experience, like I've said before, there's nothing much more to offer to other women but my femininity and also my masculinity that makes men and women want me even more, and that can even inspire other people to love in any other way, through chemistry, through physics, through schooling, education, and I think it's just more about offering and familiar offerings about family and our culture and where we have come from in our past life. Thank you.
We're very similar, that we're both masculine and feminine. Okay, next.
Hello po. I think that I can teach my sisters as I do. I am always thankful of having them because knowing that I am a part of family, which I am the youngest, and here also, I am very thankful and grateful to have 39 other sisters and have another set of family. And I think that I can teach my sisters to be thankful because being thankful will lead you into learning, because learning is a lifelong experience. And I think that it is a good experience for us to learn about new things into someone and to learn new experiences into someone who is younger than you. I can give them my experiences, and I think that it is a good idea to share experiences so that we can learn from each other. Thank you.
Go, Diana!
Who was that? Katrina.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for the question. So something I believe I could teach my bigger sisters is that being 19, I am a millennial. So we are known to be always on our phones, always very attentive to technology. And that's something I really would like to not be so attached to, just because I really want to be able to capture everything in a moment, really take a hold of everything that we are having, every memory, holding on to every little thing. So that's something I would want to teach my older sisters, all my sisters here, is to really just enjoy all of our time together, enjoy all of our time, because I am an overseas candidate as well. So enjoying this time with everyone here is just quite memorable to me. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I'd also like to call on thank you, girls. The girls from the overseas communities of 26, 39, and number 8, please. Oh, and 32. What is the best part of being a Filipino?
I think the best part of being a Filipino is definitely the community. I'm half European and half Asian, so I'm Filipino. And I grew up in a strong Filipino community back home in Southern California, and it always felt like everybody was so welcoming, and it felt like everybody was always family, and that's kind of why I wanted to come to the Philippines to represent the Philippines, because I feel like I just idealize the way that we are as a people so much.
Well, as she said, I'm actually also from Southern California. I'm representing Los Angeles. And just coming from that kind of community, it has allowed me to really become proud of being a Filipino, to be able to show the world that we are amazing people, and that we are so empowered, and how we carry ourselves is what makes us different from any other ethnicity out there. So yeah.
I as well grew up in Southern California, to be exact, in San Diego. I was actually raised in a very Filipina community, and I noticed that while growing up in California, Californians are very proud to be Filipinos, and they really embrace it in Southern California just because they really want to be welcoming and accepting to everyone, just because there's not a lot of Filipinos out there. And coming from such a strong community is something I'm very proud of. I've learned to be such a strong Filipino woman raised by my mother, so I'm so thankful for that. And I'm so thankful to be here and represent and show that I am a strong Filipina.
Hi, my name is Kalia Rivero Patel, and I am also from California, representing my mother's hometown of Olongapo City, proudly. Growing up in the US, I never thought that I was different from the Filipinos here in the Philippines. I had the greatest opportunity to be exposed to both American and Filipino culture, and thanks to my grandmother, she instilled the spirit of the Filipino throughout my entire life. And so I want to show that we are here today because no matter where we are in the world, either abroad or here in the Philippines, we are just as equally passionate to bring pride to the Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you, girls.